Another day, another dollar. It's O.T.G. Overtime grind. PF printing. So we here, man. After all this time, all kinds of obstacles and everything you can think of on my printer. My blade broke. I printed the wrong damn thing. I printed a lot of it. Orders was backed up because of the election and things coming in late. You know, I got about 3.5 hours sleep. But we had the easy part now. This is pretty much the easy part. I'm going to print maybe 1 or 2 shirts so you can see how fast it works. I got swing away press. Right now I'm at 340. I do it about 10 seconds. Do it with the Teflon sheet one time without. And we're just gonna hop to it, man. Another day I'll show y'all the ins and outs of it. Right now, you know, we're just starting up the YouTube channel. So we're just gonna show you how you get it done. These right here, they're just some gilding tees. After doing some research, I see some other ones that I'll probably end up starting to buy after a while. But we got what we got, and you do what you gotta do when you get started, you know what I mean? So right here on this, it has a little piece in the middle. I'll end up showing it to you and getting some video of it one day when I show you this press. But right now we working. I line it up that way. I kind of eyeball, make sure everything is straight that way. Flatten it out. Do 4 fingers right there. Already got everything weeded. So we get them out and place them. Boom. Kind of eyeball it, get it together. If you look at the bottom, I don't know, after you do so many, you look at the bottom and you kind of just get it where it's straight. And since I'm doing 2 colors, it's 2 different carrier sheets. I'm tucking the purple underneath and this on top, like that. Boom. By a Teflon sheet. Slide it in. Drop it down. Now we just let it press, man. You can hear it clicking because it's saying that it's at the temperature. It's gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down, you know what I mean? That's the only bad thing about this. But you get started where you get started, man. It's just kind of how this thing works. Like I said, I got a bunch of other videos. Like, I just wanted to see. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm about trying to get some bread, man. With the way COVID is happening, we're gonna peel to the side. This is immediate peel. Now I do one more for a couple seconds just to make sure it's really good and in there. I'm gonna do a good wash. But you know, like I said, this was something that I just started from layoff. I had no idea how to do it. I didn't really know if it was gonna make money or not make money. So I hopped right into it. There you go. I got them stacked over here. Sorry, walked in front of the camera. Turn this right here and I'll throw them right there. I like to let them sit out. You know, they still hot. Let them sit out somewhere so they don't get no folds in them. Same deal. Put it right there. Lined up with the middle. Eyeball the sides. Pull it over. Yeah, but like I was saying, I started this once I got laid off. I was trying to think of something that I could start right in my house. You know, I was watching the news earlier. It's looking like we're about to go into what you want to do is always look, because you might have a little piece or something on there, and if you print it on a shirt, it's going to look crazy. You know what I mean? So always keep your eyes open when you set it down. But like today, I was looking, it's talking about we're probably going to be locked down for another 4 to 6 weeks. So I wanted to get something that I could do in the house. I could sell right from Instagram or from Facebook. You know what I mean? And do in the house, something I could get my kids, I could show them what to do. I got a young daughter, I'm sure. I haven't edited this yet, so we don't really know. I don't really know how I'm going to put it together, but I did have my daughter in here in the weeding process, helping me out. She's only 4. So with the record label and everything else that I do, I felt like it's only smart to have something that we could call that's just like merch. You know, the labels got bundle deals. Excuse me. Labels got bundle deals. You know, a bundle deal is essentially when you sell the merch and bundle, you sell merch and bundle the music with the merch. So say you sell the shirt for $20, you're really selling it for $15 because you might put your mixtape in there for $5. So they buy the shirt and get a mixtape, and then you get a sale. So, you know, people have all these feelings about it in the major music business, but we're not in the major music business, we're independent. So I'm bundling them. So that was really my first thought, was I'm going to bundle up some shirts, make some designs and get them together, and bundle up some designs, get them together, and sell some music, get my numbers right, you know what I mean? Get my numbers up, get my streaming up. I got time, I ain't got nothing else to do. You know, I don't really do the videos and all that. This is something new that I'm venturing into. Eventually I'll take the do-rag off. People be asking me, do I got hair underneath here? I do. But like I said, I wasn't going to spend a lot of money because I didn't know if this was something that I liked yet or if it was something that I wanted to do. So, you know, I thought that crafting is what this is called when you're cutting vinyl and doing certain things like that. I kind of felt like crafting was kind of girly. No offense to women. But you know, you kind of have these things in your mind where you feel like, kind of have these ideas in your mind where you feel like certain things is for women and certain things is for guys. So I felt like, you know, this wasn't really, once I figured out what you had to do to get into it, I was like, man, I don't know about all this shit, bro. I don't know about sitting around printing vinyl and having to go to Michael's and all this other shit, man. I'm not really trying to do all that. Like, picture me going in Michael's. Picture me sitting around trying to weed some damn vinyl. And I'm saying Michael's because at the time, I didn't really know too much. I didn't really know anybody. And I wasn't really going to ask anybody neither because I just wanted to one up. And when I looked online, everything that everybody else had, they made it look too difficult. They had nice little rooms and everything was set up. And you know, you see everybody, you feel like when you start now, you see everybody, they already in the game, right? So that's how I was feeling, like everybody was already in the game. I don't know how I'm gonna get in the game. And I got some money, but I got kids, bro. I got a kid on the way. Yeah, I got a kid on the way. And I don't really know, man. I got a kid on the way and I don't really got all that money to spend. I don't got $1,000, $2,000 to spend to try to get in a business that I'm not going to like. And I already got a shitload of music equipment, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like I keep saying, music not really selling. And I don't do shows. I really just manage other rappers and shit. So, and help them, because I like being independent and being able to talk about what I talk about, how I talk about it, and not ever feel like I gotta be pressed. I gotta be pressed to make music so I can live and eat, or make songs that feel the need to try to make radio songs or songs that's real catchy or whatever to get attention, or have to do any of those kind of moves. Any of those kind of moves to try to be relevant. That's not really what I'm trying to do. So I'll assist guys who want to do that, but what am I going to do? You know what I mean? And streaming is up, but at the same time as you streaming, people are, you know, you're streaming and you're getting everything together, but at the same time, people got a short attention span, so they in and out real quick. You know what I mean? And with that, I started looking at different things. So I started doing some research. And of course, like most people, I went on Amazon. And once I got on Amazon, I found, see, I peeled that one and it peeled up. Talking. That's why I do one more. But I went on Amazon, I found this Heat Press. It's a swing away, which is okay, man, but I don't really like it. I like it a whole lot, don't get me wrong. It came with the thing to do hats, it came with the thing for the mugs, it came with everything that you need. But what I don't like, it seemed cool at the time, the swing away deal, but the problem with the swing away is the way you guys set it up. The way you guys set it up in your house, you gotta kind of have it out in the middle of the floor because you need clearance for it to swing whichever way you want to swing. So that right there is how I ended up getting it in the basement, and that's where we at right now. So, you know, got a little space. We're making it work where it worked. I got a vinyl cutter, I got a Cameo Ford, I got a printer, an HP Envy Pro. Again, like I said, I just went with the basics. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that I liked it and I could get it done. And I needed to understand all the little small things I was going to buy. So with the budget that I had, this is what I got. And the first day I got it, man, that damn Cameo made me so mad. Cutting vinyl out, I really wanted to quit just trying to cut vinyl because my settings weren't right, my depth wasn't right. This weeding shit was difficult. It wasn't as easy as they said. Like I'm weeding and I'm pulling things up. Like I'm just going through roll after roll of vinyl, and at the time I didn't know to buy it from someplace else. So I just had these 12-inch sheets, and then whatever I got at Michael's, I'm going through shirts because I'm just practicing, trying to do all kinds of different things. And then I hopped out the window. As soon as I posted on Instagram, I got an okay following, not a big following. Follow me at brother O.T.G. As soon as I post, I got a deal. I got a sale. On a shirt that I got. It's like a brand that I have called I Am Black First. I got a sale on that. I sold like 5 of those. And then I just kind of start snowballing. Right now, this is an order of 60. During the election, I did Only Bad Things Happen in Philadelphia. I tried to buy the trademark to it, you know, just being an entrepreneur so I could license it out to everybody who's going to make the shirts. Never heard nothing back from them. You know what I mean? And so, but I sold 20 of those. And ever since then, I've been selling all kinds of little shirts. Like I said, this is an order of 60. This came from my Instagram. I did a bunch of one-off shirts. We do the transfer paper shirts. So we do pictures from all over the place, you know, and you got a picture or idea, I put it on a shirt for you. And essentially that's where I wanted to start. So once I started liking it and I seen that you can make some money, it's just you gotta be really dedicated to the craft, the trade, the craft of this shit right here is crafting. So once I got cool with the order, with just the idea, hey, yeah, bro, you like this shit, so you want to be sitting in front of the computer cutting vinyl and learning programs for a second. I just really started pushing it, posting every day, watching a bunch of YouTube, like Reyes, the entrepreneur, and the boy Sean Banks, I think is his name, from Delaware. Watching a lot of different tips from them. And then just trial and error, man, trial and error. So right now, like I said, we pressing. It's no big deal, everything's already weeded. This part of it is the part of you getting to the end. Yep, we getting to the end. So that's a short rundown. I would say that if you want to do something like this, it's work, man. It's not just easy money. And the options that you have, if you start talking about doing screen printing, you gotta have water, you gotta have a place to do all that shit. It's just too much. So I just do the vinyl. If it's something that's too difficult for me to make or needs to be a better way, I'll outsource it. And that's pretty much it, man. You just gotta have the fortitude to keep going. You know, I've made some real rookie mistakes. I said 20 shirts and charged $7 shipping. Worst thing I could have done. I learned now that shipping ain't no joke. You always gotta see where you're at, and you always just gotta make sure that they're paying for shipping and you calculate it correctly. Because if not, you're eating into your profit. So there's been a couple times I wasn't thinking and I barely made any money, but I did a whole lot of work. This is one of them right now. This one has cost me pretty much a lot. The green is hard to see when you try and weed it. So I had to go get a light, a special LED light that I could move and put right over top of it. Everything on that Cameo costs, so you gotta get auto blades, X-Acto, I needed an X-Acto knife. You got all these tools that you need to try to make this thing work. Little small stuff though, it's not expensive, but it's just a lot of little stuff. So every time you get ready and you're like, oh yeah, we about to get these shirts popping, nigga. Nope. Guess who's gotta go to the store and spend some more money? Yep, you guessed it. Me. That's who. And it's gonna be you. Because I'm sure you're gonna watch this video and be like, oh man, I seen on so-and-so channel that all he did was this. And I'm gonna do that too, because who is this guy? He don't even got a bunch of likes and views and whatever. For me, this is how it works. You know what I mean? I don't ever like going through people just to try to get a lower price. especially local. No offense to local, but at the end of the day, I don't need no disappointments. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to wake up thinking I got something on the way and just to find out everything gone. I need to work, you know what I mean? So that's what we doing. But the main thing I wanted to show you is that it's time consuming. You got a big order and you manually cut it. It's time consuming for sure. And there's nothing wrong with it being time consuming. But you just need to know that it's time consuming, because when you watch a lot of these different videos, they just act like they get busy real quick and it was real simple and it wasn't no time invested. It's time invested in this, bro. It's time invested. Like I said, I've been asleep 3.5 hours. You know, I got the rest of the supplies Thursday, Wednesday, and from Wednesday night until today, I've been working non-stop. That's why you got different clips of videos. That's why it is what it is. You just get in your own little bag, pull. I know it's an extra step, but do a quick 3-second press. That's more like 5. So don't ever think that it's easy, man. Don't think you're going to get on your YouTube and just get it popping too. It definitely takes time. It definitely takes time. Because if not, if you don't take your time, you're going to just be messing people's shirts up. And if that's the case, you might as well not even accept their money. Because if you just make this shit to return the money, then what is the purpose? You know, so we sitting here and trying to give a good product. I didn't want to do a clothing line because I felt like that was limiting. So we could make some designs. A lot of these things I designed using Photoshop, you know, and then Silhouette Studio lets me turn it into a vector. But outside of that, I just wanted to really make sure I had a way to generate some income if I was quarantined in the house for 8 weeks and I couldn't leave. You know, our families gotta eat. So you gotta work. And that's what we're doing, man. So I appreciate you checking it out. I'm glad that you came here. This is my first video that we're talking about shirts and everything. The next video, I'll show you the whole process of how I did it. The days and the time for you, it's going to look short because you're just watching and the power of editing. But for me, shit, this was a long time, bro. Long time, bro. And because it's been a long time, I'm tired. But guess what? Tired don't pay no bills. Sleep don't pay the rent. And the rent gotta get paid. Because the rent is too damn high. Anyway, man. Thanks for checking it out. Like I said, you can look in the comment, get this Heat Press. You can look in the comments, get a Cameo for a starter pack. You can look in the comments and get a transfer paper. I'm gonna have all that set up for you. So all you gotta do is just go to the comments, click, and set up just like me. So you can make a video and say, yo, that nigga O.T.G is trash. I just started, and look what I'm doing. Excuse me, it don't bother me. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be great. I want you to have everything that you need and more in life. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna come here and show you how you get started. That's how we started. All pride to the side. Right here in the basement. Putting in work. Like, what sense does it make to go buy a building? It don't make no sense to go buy a building. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it will in a little while, but right now, you definitely want to see what the economy is. And even though I don't need the building for anything, I do, but I don't. Like, I could just work from the house. The only reason why I was thinking about a building was to separate work from the family, so you could actually be at home and enjoy your family, you know what I mean? That's it. That's how I got into Heat Press. That's how I got into, I did some research. I seen this got a bunch of high reviews for how it prints. I had no complaints. It prints pretty good to me. Like I said, the only con is the turn on. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't really think about how that was going to work in perspective from when I got it. Everything else, cool deal, man, cool deal. You get into the paper, that's how you do it. So, I'm going to finish printing some more of these shirts and then take a break. We'll wrap this up, and then in part 2, we'll bag the shirts up. We'll finish printing. We'll bag the shirts up. You might get some more time with Ms. Zara, my daughter, and then we want to deliver them on Sunday. So that's the goal. I think I'm about 25 shirts in. It's a good stopping point. You don't want to work yourself too long. Like an overtime grind. You really want to put the work in, but you don't want to do it too much because you fuck around and get out of shape, lose your rhythm and start posting things or fitting shit on the shirt the wrong way, and next thing you know, you got 15 crooked shirts. You're not really trying to live like that. So get yourself a procedure. You know what I mean? I'm about to take a break because I don't want to go stir crazy from being in here all day, and I'll check what you guys soon.